Hi, my name is Camille. I'm your Vice President of Fellowship.
And I'm Amy, your Senator of Communications. Camille and I both researched medical topics for our Honors in Action research project, and we wanted to share a little bit about what we learned with you. I researched test tube babies, which are babies that are conceived outside of the womb or through genetic alteration. This was first seen in 1932 in Brave New World. In this book, babies are created in a fertilization room, very similar to how animals are bred on a farm. A single ovary can produce thousands of children, introducing the idea of cloning. After fertilization and incubation, the children are grouped into classes where family life is non-existent. It was also seen in 1997 in Gattaca. In this movie, parents can choose to genetically alter their children. Those that are altered are considered valid. Those that are unaltered are deemed invalid and left with menial jobs in society. In science fiction, babies live very unnurturing lives that are pre-planned out for them. The idea wasn't brought to life until 1944, when the first human egg was fertilized in a lab. In 1978, the first child was conceived outside of the womb, followed by the introduction of embryo screening in the 80s and 90s. Test tube babies led to the invention of in vitro fertilization. Millions of babies have been born around the world due to in vitro. This treatment has changed the lives of thousands and provided new hope for families. However, it is rather costly, and typically only wealthy and middle class citizens can afford it. Thus, it widens the gap between classes. Another idea introduced in science fiction is nanomedicine. This was seen in Star Trek, specifically Star Trek the original series, The Enemy Within. In this episode, a medical tricorder was used. This is a device that can diagnose disease and collect information. It was also seen in 1995 in the Diamond Age. In this book, nanotechnology can produce anything, including food, water, and clothing. An important part is that this device could be used by anyone. It was very accessible. These ideas may seem far-fetched, but they led to the creation of many important medical devices, such as x-rays, CAT scans, MRIs, and ultrasound. In the future, they plan on using oxygen generators. This is a device that is injected into a tumor to increase the effectiveness of radiation therapy. In 2015, they plan on releasing the digital doctor. This is a tiny implantable monitor that can track body functions, transmit results wirelessly, and provides early indications of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and other infectious diseases. Insurance has agreed to cover the cost of the device as long as they can keep your medical results. This presents privacy issues. In 2025, they plan on releasing mist and inhaled vaccines that can supplement for pills and other injectable solutions. So nanomedicine has brought about a new age of treatment. It can personalize patients' medication. However, this also is a costly field, so it widens the gap between classes.
And now I have done research on cryonics and cryogenics. Cryonics is a field of scientific research which seeks to use technological means to cool living tissue, organs, or an organism to the point where physical decay stops indefinitely, and then aims to restore them once more to normal, healthy functioning. Cryonics includes cryogenics, which is just a study of the freezing process. Cryonics has been seen in movies such as Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise, Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone, and Sleeper with Woody Allen. In addition, my inspiration to do research on cryogenics was Aurora, which is a Telemundo Spanish soap opera, which has a traditional love story, but it also involves cryogenics. The main character, Aurora Ponce de Leon, gets cryogenically preserved. The first episode of Aurora aired in November 1st, 2010. The next topic that I did research on was based on cryogenics. Cryogenics is the study of extreme low temperature on physical materials, whether animate or inanimate. Cryogenics must also be distinguished from cryobiology, the study of the effects of low temperature on biological material. Cryogenics has been seen in different movies such as the 1968 film 2001: A Space Odyssey, in the 1992 film Forever Young, and in the 1997 film Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. Cryonics and cryogenics relates to our world because if we do happen to find a cure for cancer, for instance, and there's people who have been stored in facilities such as the Cryonics Institute, which was founded by Robert Ettinger, who is widely considered the father of cryogenics. They, 10-15 years from now, doctors working in the field of cryonics and cryogenics can team up and bring those people back to life, depending if we have the technology to support that, and they will be able to live a normal, healthy lifestyle. To summarize, cryonics and cryogenics are both interesting fields in science, and research is still being done to see what these fields have to offer us in the future. And now that we have shared our research for our Honors in Action project, we hope that you have learned a little bit more about the role of science fiction and how all of this is helping have medical advancements.